So I want to give a super fast verbal checklist, but I'm going to make Caroline write this on a sticky Post-it note when she comes back to us, that we are going to do a checklist for you guys that's a little more organized. But these are the tips that were very common that I gave out to a lot of the blog posts. So we need to make a checklist on layout tips for blogs. These are just some really common things that I noticed on a lot of our blogs, and these were my issue once as well. So these are great things for you to go in and tweak. Number one, make sure your blog is reader friendly. So what I mean by that is make sure it's easy for them to find the content they are looking for quickly. Now, it's true, a lot of your readers are coming from Pinterest. They're just going to read that one blog post. And if you don't have interlinking to other helpful posts on your blog, they're going to peace out. But if they join your email list, they are now going to start routinely visiting your blog. And that is where you need it to be reader friendly. So you need to make sure that your menu is easy to find, bold, big, and easy to navigate. So have your menu there so they know recipes are right here, organizing tips are right here, saving money tips are right here, raising rabbits are right here, RV traveling's right here, whatever it is. Make sure it's easy for them to find and easy for them to navigate. Make sure you have an opt-in on every single page. It does not have to be directly related to the blog post. You can have a site-wide freebie. And if you guys aren't sure what that is, we can do a video explaining exactly what that is. I thought that was a common knowledge thing. And apparently I made this up.
You did.
Our ultimate goal is to make money. You can't make money without an email list. I mean, you can, but it's fickle. You can't make good, consistent money without an email list. So your job.
There you go. That's the one. Consistent. You can make money without an email list. It is volatile. It's like playing with nitroglycerin. It could blow up in your face at any moment.
Right?
You don't know.
Yeah. And if you want consistent money, you need to have the email list. So that should always be our number 2 job, because our number 1 job is helping our readers. Our number 2 job is growing our email list. So there should be an opt-in box on every single page, at least one. Next, make sure your font is easy to read. There were a couple blogs that I looked at where the font was really small, and I literally had to go down to my trifocal to see them. Make sure your font is big. Do not force your readers to have to enlarge your font. Can't easily do that on a phone. You
also,
can on a laptop.
Black font.
Make sure it's black, not gray.
Not light gray, because trust me, I know like light gray is all the thing right now.
Yeah.
Guys, black font, black Arial, boring, easy to read font. Because wasn't it Google? Wasn't there an algorithm change at some point for Google that was like, if you have difficult to read font, according to the Google, the all-knowing Google, it will lower your ranking.
I've had to change. I've had to enlarge my font twice. I enlarged it once for me because I couldn't see it. And then my SEO auditor came in and said, nope, not big enough. Make it bigger. So yeah. I had to enlarge mine twice. So reader
to be at least 14.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
Black
and Arial font. Boring is better when it comes to actually.
You don't want cursive. It has to be easy to read.
Even like Times New Roman on blogs is difficult.
It's big. When you first raise it up, you're like, oh, this is obscenely huge. That's what Google wants. Do what Google wants. Google is they set the bar. People, that is as low as the Google bar is as low as you should ever have your standards be. You always want to be higher than the Google bar. Make sure your images are shareable. Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, make sure you have share buttons that are super easy to find and use. And make sure your blog header is clear and not blurry. There were a couple blogs where the quality of the image, of your blog image, your title, your graphic, whatever it is, was blurry. No, not good. Not good. Make sure it's clear.
Make it a PNG file and not
There
a
you go.
JPEG. It needs to
Yeah.
be a PNG. If you zoom in on like PicMonkey or Canva, I think everything in Canva automatically is a PNG. So like if you make something like if you pick a flower and make it huge, you can't see any of the pixels. But if that was a JPEG and you made it huge, you would see every single individual pixel. Make sure that you do it as a PNG file, especially for things like your logo and your header.
What?